We refuse that. We say that it's illegitimate to the Mother, Father, God. The Finnish culture also has great goddess and god cultures in the antiquity. We say that and so does Sweden and Norway. All the Nordic cultures have Brigitte and Freya, as well as Odin and Thor. And we say these goddesses and gods are now reunited in monotheism as Mother, Father, Goddess, God of all universal planets, and that they expect full sisterhood and brotherhood in all the cities and the national regional government of Finland. And we've already said that what we say for France, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Germany. We say to Angela Merkel, be an Angela, be an angel, and find a sister, and make her co-secretary general of your national region with you, and be sure that your brother Joachim Govt does the same, or he's out of office. And be sure that all of the cities of Germany, from Berlin and Dusseldorf and Mainz, and all of them, 50-50. And the national, regional villages and the villages of Germany, all 50-50, and following our partnership model. And the same for Greece. Again, we've said Greece is a goddess culture. What is it doing with two men at the head? We wake up the women of Greece to remember their goddess origins, to remember Athena and Aphrodite, and to combine them, and to become the monotheistic Mother, Father, Goddess, God government of Greece, and transform the religious faith there as well. And the same with Russia Orthodox, transform the faith to 50-50. And Goddess, God, Mother, Father, Sisterhood and Brotherhood in office at all village governments. We say the same for Grenada, Guatemala, Guinea-Bissau, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, Hungary. Iceland, India, Indonesia, Iran. Iran, we say, also Zarathustra has a sister. She is the mother, Zarathustra. She is in Iran. The Iranian culture has ancient goddesses in antiquity, and it's time to reunite them in monotheistic goddess-god culture and sisterhood and brotherhood in Iran, and honor women like Nida, who was martyred in the revolution and should be recognized as having been a co-secretary general in Iran, and all of the women of Iran are co-secretary generals. This is what Xerxes promised Esther, 50-50, and it's time that Iran made good on that for the women of its culture as well as the men. It has to transform to sisterhood and brotherhood in the eyes of Mother, Father, Goddess, God, or it's asking trouble from nature of a magnitude that it cannot imagine. Iraq tried for 40% women in its government, similar to Egypt, and was talked out of it by George Bush and dumbed down to 25% by George Bush and Tony Blair. And the result was a civil war in Iraq, because 25% women in government is not enough to achieve peace, culture, and sisterhood and brotherhood. The United States' illegitimate government ruined the government of Iraq and caused the collapse of Iraq. We say to Iraq, you not only have 40% women co-secretary generals, you have 50-50 in all of your cities, cultures, cities and villages, and we recognize the women of Iraq as full co-secretary generals until the men of Iraq come forward to make 50-50. We've already talked about Ireland, Israel, Italy. We say the same for Jamaica. We've already talked about Japan. We say the same for Jordan. Queen Noor has to find a sister and call herself a common woman. That is the greatest honor, to be a common co-secretary general. And the queen is in the love of the Mother, Father, God. Those are the true queens and kings, the Mother, Father, God. And we say democracy is the answer to Jordan and sisterhood and brotherhood. Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kiribati, Kuwait, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Latvia, Lebanon, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Macedonia. Macedonia was a goddess culture as well as a god culture in antiquity, one of the most profound and prevalent goddess cultures. We say it's time that they have sisterhood and brotherhood in government. The time is overdue since 2000. Everyone has been set back by the United States. We hereby declare the United States governments from 2000 to be invalid. And again, Mr. Obama either brings forth 50-50 now, or he is considered out of office, and the women of the United States are co-secretary generals for this national region, and the men who come forward for 50-50 are the true leaders of the country, of the national region. Madagascar, Malawi, Malaysia, Maldives, Mali, Malta, Marshall Islands, Mauritania, Mauritius, Mexico. Mexico had women running for president. And we say that she won, and she brings forth a sister into office and 2 brothers. And village government in Mexico shall all be 50-50 and practice sisterhood and brotherhood according to our model. Micronesia, Moldova, Monaco, Mongolia, Montenegro, Morocco. I'm just pausing here. Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nauru, Nepal, Netherlands. Netherlands has a queen, Queen Beatrix. We say she should pick a sister and be a co-secretary generalship in democracy with all equal. And Prime Minister Mark Rutte, we call upon you to be sure that your media is not owned by misogynist men and is delivering true gender balance to your government, or get out of the way and let another brother lead. Two other brothers lead. We've already mentioned New Zealand, Nicaragua, Nigeria. Norway, Oman, Pakistan. We remember Benazir Bhutto as a great sister to all of the women of Pakistan and the world. She was martyred, but we remember her, and she is a co-secretary general forever. And so are all the women of Pakistan until 50-50 is achieved at all levels of government in Pakistan. Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines. Philippines has had women presidents. But once again, it's going back to males, because the women did not integrate it yet into sisterhood and brotherhood, which is more stable. We ask for sisterhood and brotherhood, and we command it now for the Philippines. And we say that women like Socorro Reyes and Emmanuel Lico of the Center for Legislative Development have brought forth sisterhood and brotherhood, and the Miriam College of the Philippines have brought forth sisterhood, and all of the women of the Philippines in the Philippines are co-secretary generals until 50-50 is achieved with the help of the men. All the women are in receivership until 50-50 is achieved with help of the men. Poland also is overdue for female and sisterhood and brotherhood. They will have to remember that Lech Walesa was brought into power by many women, and it is important to say Solidarność involves women as well as men and counts the unpaid work of women as well as men.